Hey yo, what's up everybody? You already know this is the PMK Prince Masta King live in effect, live in your area, coming at you live from Baltimore and everything like that. Um, yeah, I just want to touch on a few subjects, you know what I mean, on this, Friday night, whatever. Yesterday I told y'all that I watched a video the day before from a girl named Ms Prophet, 123. Like I said, she was talking about how black men are all assholes and stuff like that. Just literally um, going in on brothers, which, like I said, was totally disrespectful. Um, this time around, I found a video of somebody that who's agreeing with her. There's this girl by the name of Lovely Ms Lea. Yeah, she's agreeing with her, all the things that she's saying and stuff like that. I checked out a video of her, and she's saying, like she's agreeing with her everything that Ms Prophet saying was true, and and then how brothers calling black women bitches and hoes and stuff like that. And she also said that a lot of black women have to act tough, have to act like the mother and the father, have to act like the dominant force, you know, and in some cases, it's not all true. You have to have a man in the house. What I mean? If you have a boy or and girl and stuff like that, but if you have a boy, you need a man to teach that your son how to be a man. You need to teach him how to be a man. A woman can't teach, a 12-year-old boy how to be a man. He's gonna come out moist and feminine. You know what I'm saying? So all that acting, tough and stuff like that. Yeah, he might get that, but you still need a male figure in that house. You know. Now, if Lovely Miss Leia is watching this, she should understand where I'm coming from, and I'm about to give it to her right now. You know, a lot of women do act all tough and stuff like that. They act all rah rah and everything like that, and it's really becoming to me because like they wasn't really acting like all hard and trying to be all gangster and like that back in the early days. Now you got sisters that's taking on a dominant presence, and you have brothers that's taking on a feminine presence. You know, right now you got women out here beating dudes' asses and all that stuff like that. You got women, smacking brothers, hitting brothers, getting all in their faces and whatnot. Just really attacking men, like these men out here just becoming little bitches. You know what I'm saying? Not to, not I hate to say it, but they all becoming little bitches, and brothers is not really standing up. You got certain brothers that stand up for themselves, but you got a lot of brothers, they don't want to get the police called on them and everything like that. Um, my thing is, my other thing is that you also talk about they want thugs, black women want thugs and stuff. Now I'm going back to what Miss Prophet was saying, saying that you want a thug and whatnot. Though, okay, you want a male that's dominant, but if he's too dominant, you want to call the police. You want to get the white daddy, as I would call it, as most people would call it. You want to get white supremacy on them and have them locked up and thrown in prison. You know, right now there are brothers out here, that are being arrested and locked up, brothers that's in the system, all because they was too dominant. You know what I'm saying? But maybe they was forced to be dominant, and also maybe they was forced to, act like that because they don't want nobody walking all over them. And I can understand that as a black man. You don't want no man wants a woman walking all over them, telling them what to do, you know, when to come in and sort things of that nature. But what Miss Layla was saying that how black women act. They act all tough and street and gangster and stuff like that. You can't act all street and tough and then you want to get the police. And you know what I'm saying? You can't get the police involved and then you want to act street and tough and gangster. They don't even look right. They don't even sound right. You know, but I wanted to touch on that though, and that this is my response to Ms. Layla, and more on Ms. Prophet. Like I said to you, Ms. Prophet, 123, Ms. Prophet, whatever your name is. Like I said, you was wrong for making that video, a couple of days ago and everything. And like I said, I don't agree with that, and I'm sure a lot of people is not agreeing with you at all. You know, as I stated before, women are out here, really trying to be Wonder Woman and She-Hulk and Rogue from the X-Men and what I'm saying, Lady Deathstrike and Superwoman, Supergirl, Batgirl, and Catwoman. They really idolizing these superheroines, and then they using that against brothers. You know, let's just be real here. I'm just telling y'all women right now that you're gonna run into the wrong man, and you might end up in the back of a trunk somewhere. Your head might be knocked off. Because you're gonna step to the wrong one, and that brother ain't gonna sit down nicely. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna take that line down. He's gonna eventually strike and probably whoop your ass. This may sound mean, this may sound cold, but that's just the reality of the truth. Because you just can't go around here, thinking you bad and stuff like that. And also, you girls out here, you call, then you say, oh, I'm gonna get my cousin Ray Ray, I'm gonna get Day Day, Taquan, Shaquan, and you know what I mean? Yeah, you can get all them people like that, and then it's just gonna be one big ass war. Is that what you want? All because you ain't want no man, you want to be Miss Dominant, and you want him to submit. Or all because he was too dominant and you got tired of being submissive. You know, now we have a moist analogy right now. It's like I'm against it. The moistness and everything like that. Right now you got girls out here, you got lesbians and you got faggot ass niggas, you got dudes wearing the tightest, skinniest jeans and the shortest shirts, and then you got girls out here trying to be, trying to be men and stuff, bopping and stuff like that. You know, just be who you are. You know what I mean? And then, you got these women out here that's just really, acting rah rah, and they don't know how to corroborate. But they'll corroborate, once they get the white daddy involved, which is the police. Like I said, police is quick to lock a brother up, all because of a black woman. You know, but as I stated before, there is you do need a man in the house, and I do commend, the black women, who are taking care of their kids and stuff like that. I commend them, but also, there are fathers out here who do take care of their kids, pay their child support, go take care of their kids over the weekend, and they do what they're supposed to do as a man. But you don't look at that. You sitting there talking about, oh, they call us bitches and hoes, and I agree with everything, and I'm like, shorty, get the fuck out of here. Like, really? Are you gonna sit there and agree with what she just said? Man, like, you really have no standards or no values or no morals, but to this girl named Lovely Ms Lea, if you're watching this, you should understand where I'm coming from. Not all men are like this. As I said to Ms Prophet, as I made the video the other day, not all men are like this. You don't know every black man. You haven't dealt with every black man in every 52 states. So you sitting there saying, "Oh, black men do this, black men do that," and whatnot, though. But you don't know every black man. You had to deal with like millions and millions and millions of black men to figure out why they act like this and why they do the things that they do. You have to really figure that out. But until then, you cannot say you agree with somebody all because of what some other guy, did to her, did to Ms. Prophet. But as I said before, ladies, you need to really learn your place. You need to really learn your place. You know, now it may sound like I'm getting on the women. I am to a certain extent. You can't sit around here and think it's cool to jump at brothers and think it's cool to jump in brothers' faces and think it's cool to swing on brothers. It's not cool. And I said this before, you're gonna run into the wrong guy and you might end up in a body bag somewhere and that brother ain't nothing to play with. You know, it's very funny how you deal with these thugs, these gangster dudes and stuff like that, and they got connections, out here in the streets. You ain't quick to call the police or get your white daddy, to have him locked up and have him arrested. You ain't quick to do that though, because once you do that, he got connections out in the streets, and he might get you set up or get you hurt or raped or killed or something like that, and you might not even know it, and your family looking at you like, how the hell does this happen? What happened? What's going on? And then you sitting there, with your head down and your heart clenched up and stuff like that, because you knew what happened, you know. So you just can't sit there and be like, and just swinging on dudes and think, oh, ain't nothing gonna happen, ain't gonna be no repercussions. I can do what I want. I'm a girl. I can get away with it. I'm a woman. I'm a black woman. I can get away with doing what I want to do. No, you can't. Alright? No, you cannot. You know what I'm saying? Still, this is a white man's world. I hate to say it though, even though we do got a black president. This is still a white man's world, and you know, and like I said though, um, you, like I told Ms Prophet, you need to do your research. You know what I mean? Just like you, Miss Lovely Tia, Lovely Leah, whoever. Um, I'm not gonna say whatever, but I subscribe to you, but you need to do your research. You know. So once again, this is PMK signing off. You know what I mean? Um, everybody have a good weekend. Word up, peace, Jiggy Bong. Wow.